Hey, Moses here. This video is about the truth about being a content creator. I've been a content creator here on YouTube for at least a decade, right? I know, looking at the subscribers, you're like, okay, you're definitely doing something wrong. And I did a lot of things wrong. But I want to touch on three specific things. The first one is simple. If you are a content creator, you're pretty much going to have to fall into two different buckets. One, educational. Two, entertainment. If you can figure out a way to marry the two so that you are educational and entertaining, that is a very sweet spot within your domain of competence or interest. The average person that's been creating content on social media for some time now pretty much has a solid grip and understanding of that. So I want to focus more on reason number two, which is burning out. It is something that is often not spoken of enough until you start to see a large number of creators just make videos about I quit. And that is partially due to burning out. Content creation is a medium to long-term strategy. If you're able to maintain your strategy, let's say the frequency of your uploads across time, that is a very sweet spot to be in. If you want to come out swinging really hard, let's say you're producing 3 videos a week, how sustainable is that? You might be able to do that for a year. Many people can pull it off for 3 to 5 years, but then it really starts to get to them, and that's how burning out enters the equation. Anyways, that is beyond the scope of this video, but burning out is a very real thing, especially if you don't dial it back and maintain a pace that you can sustain across time. Okay, now let me look at my notes to lead to point number 3, which is being afraid to change when you are no longer in love with what you're doing. Because this is a medium to long-term thing, when you have lost passion for what you are doing, especially here online, and yet you continue to do it as though you love it. I know Mike Tyson comes to mind because he says like discipline is doing something you hate but doing it like you love it. I don't know why I put it that way. But when you lose your passion and yet you continue to produce the same content to an audience that thinks that you are very happy, that you are very content, that you're still passionate about the content that you're putting out, it is a terrible long-term solution to that. So if you find yourself losing out of passion in what you're doing here online, pivot. Change, address a different audience. Yes, you're going to lose out on all the audience that you built up, and that is very scary because you've put in so much time. But I feel like that is one of the truths that is not often spoken of enough here in the online creator community. That is, if you've lost your passion, it's okay to change. Address to your audience, of course. Hey everybody, listen, before I try to continue to create content for you that you've come to love, but I've lost love for it, I've lost my passion for it. I don't want to keep creating it and then find myself, 2 years from here, just completely quitting and leaving the creator space for good. I would like to pivot. If some of you would like to follow me to this other interest that I want to pursue, come on by. If not, no hard feelings. I'm simply no longer going to create content in this domain or about these topics. And I feel like as creators, we don't do that enough. Those are my 3 cents on the truths about being a content creator. Like I said, I've been on this platform for quite some time now, over 10 years, and I've made many of these mistakes. But now I'm here for the medium to long term. So I'll see you in the next video. Peace.